Welcome, grade 6, to our second part of the revision. Today we will complete the revision sheet and we will start with page 6. This is page 6. We will find the area of this figure here. This shape is a kite, and as I know, and as you can also see, that the kite has two congruent parts. This I have to decompose the shape into two shapes. This shape here has a triangle here and a triangle here. If I consider this is the base of the triangle, it will be 8, and this is the height of the triangle, it is 5. So I will find the area of this triangle and then double it, because this other triangle here has the same area. So this is the base, this is the height. To find the area, we will say area equals half the base, which is 8, times the height, which is 5, equals, what is the half of 8? It is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. So the area is 20 square centimeters. Okay, so to find the area of all the figure, you will multiply the area that you got by 2. So the area of all the figure, the total area, equals 2 multiplied by 20, which is 40 square centimeters. And remember, we have to put the squared sign. Let's look at the next figure. We will find the area of this shape. As you can see, this is a trapezoid, but it's not a regular trapezoid. So what you're gonna do is to decompose the shape. Okay. This part here, this part here, and we will decompose it also like this. Then deal with this. Okay, now I have a rectangle here that has the width of 3 and length of 4. So the area of this part is 12, because you multiply 3 times 4. What about this part, this triangle here? What is the area of the triangle? We'll see half times base times height. The height is 4, the base is 1. Half times 4 is, what is the half of 4? Half of 4 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So this is the area of this part. This part is 2 square centimeters, and this part is 12. Simply you multiply length by width of the rectangle. Here you will say half times base, which is 1, times height, which is 4. Then you will find that it is 2. What about this part? I know the height of this triangle, which is 4. What about the base? Well, as you can see, that all of this from here to here is 6.3. Okay, now I will remove this distance from it, which is 6.3 minus 1 minus 3, which is this distance here, which is also 6.3 minus 4, which is which is 2.3. So 6.3 minus 1 is 5.3, minus 3 is 2.3. Now this part here is 2.3. This is the base, this is the height. Half of base times height, half of the 4 is 2. 2 times 2.3 is, yes, 4.6. So the area of this part The area of this part here is 12, the area here is 2, and the area here is 4.6. Remember, we found this base by subtracting 3 and subtracting 1 from the 6.3. I find the base, which is 2.3. Then I will multiply the base times height, which is 4 by half. You will get 4.6. Then finally the area equals 12 plus 2 plus 4.6, which equals 1418.6 squared centimeter. Okay, now let's go down and see what is the next question. Find the area of each polygon. Remember to decompose the shape into two shapes. Find the area of this rectangle. Well, this one is multiplying 18 by 25. This is simple. 18 times 25 is 450. What about this one? Be careful. It is not 50. You have to consider this part only. Times 5. Okay, how much is this? Okay, all of it here is 50. Take away the 18, you will get the length of this side. So we say 50 minus 18 will equal 32. Then you will find the area by multiplying 32 by 5. 32 times 5 equals 160. So the area of this figure is 160. The area of this figure is 450. Let's write this down. So area of the first figure, let's call it A, which is this one. I'll call this one A, this one is B. Area of figure A equals 25 times 18 equals 450. Area of figure B equals 5 times 32 equals 160, and the total area equals 160 plus 450 equals 610 squared centimeters. So this is squared meters. Squared meters, and this one is squared meters. Now let's check out the next question. Also, here we have a composite shape. We will find the area of this shape by decomposing the shape. Okay. If I decompose the shape in this way, I will have a triangle A, a rectangle A, and a rectangle B. Let's identify the dimensions or the sides. This A has, this is the length, this is the width. What about B? This is the length, but what about the width? I don't know what is this, but I know that this is 4 and this is 4, and all of it is 12. 4 plus what? Plus 4 equals 12. Yes, it is 4. So now I know the dimensions of B. This is the width and this is the length. So I will blast here. Go ahead. You will say area of A equals 12 times 3. You will multiply 12 times 3. You will get 36 square centimeter. Now area of B equals 9 times 4, which equals also 36 squared centimeters. So the total area is 36 plus 36, which is 72 squared centimeters. And here you are, squared centimeters. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Come on. Now find the area of each polygon in square units. Well, you can find the area in two different ways. The first way is to count how many lines inside, and the second one is to decompose the shape, and I prefer it because it will be more specific and accurate. I will decompose this shape into this triangle and this rectangle. We have a triangle here up and a rectangle down. What is the area of this rectangle? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the base is 5. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. Since then, 3 times 5 is 15 for the triangle, for the rectangle, sorry. For the triangle, 5 times 2. Base times height. The base is 5, the height is 2. Remember, half times base times height means half multiplied by 2. What is the half of 2? It is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. So this area here is 5. Let's write this down. If you call this A and if you call the triangle B, well, there's no need even to write this. You will say area of the triangle equals half times the base times the height equals 1, sorry, equals 5. Area of the rectangle equals 5 times 3, which equals 15. So the total area equals 15 plus 5, which is 20 squared units. Okay, now let's check out this figure. You will find the area of this shape, decompose it into two shapes. Sorry for this. Okay, here I choose the pen again. Yes, I have this figure here, triangle, and this triangle. And as you can see, both of the triangles are equal or congruent triangles. So I will find one of them, then double it to find the other. What is the dimensions here? I have 3 for this square. 3 times 3, this area here is 9. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2 is the base. So the area here is base times height. This is 2. This is 3. This is also 2, and this is 3. So how will we find the area? Okay. Follow this. You will say the area of the square equals 3 times 3 equals 9 squared units. Now the area of one triangle equals half times the base times the height, half times the base, which is 2, times the height equals 3, and the area of two triangles equals 3 times 2, which is this one, 3 that you found, times 2, which equals 6. So to find the area, you will add 9 plus 6. 9 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9 plus 6, which equals, so the total area equals 9 plus 6, which is 15 squared units. This is how to find the area of the figures on the coordinate plane. You can find it even mentally, but this is the explanation for the solution. Now let's go down and complete. Now complete the following table. I have the polyhedron here, which is the triangular pyramid, the rectangular pyramid, the triangular prism, and the rectangular prism. We solved this question in the book. We will just revise it here together. And we have a video which explains this question. The triangular pyramid, how many bases does it have? I have a pyramid with a triangular base. So how many faces does it have? Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bases. And how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Faces and vertices plus them together is 8. And how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rectangular pyramid. You will draw a pyramid with a rectangular base. Now, what is the how many faces does it have? Count. Here we have 4 and 1 down, so they are 5. How many vertices? 4 down and 1 up, which are 5. The number of them together is 10. And the number of edges, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The triangular prism. A triangular prism is a shape that has two triangular bases, which is this one. This is a quick drawing. This is called a triangular prism. Okay, how many faces does it have? 1 up, 1 down, and 3 surrounding, so they are 5. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. And how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So finally, the rectangular prism is like a tissue box. Here I have the rectangular prism. The rectangular prism. How many faces does it have? Yes, 4 surrounding and 1 up and 1 down. There are 6. How many vertices? I have 4 up, 4 down. There are 8. The total is 14. And how many edges? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the number of edges. Okay? Let's move on. Now identify each solid figure from its net. If you fold this shape, what will you have? Yeah, imagine it's like a tissue box. So this shape is called a rectangular prism. What about this one? It is the same thing. It is also a rectangular prism. And what about this shape? If you closed it, you have two bases, two triangular bases. So it is a triangular prism. So this one is a rectangular prism because it has two rectangular bases, and this one is a triangular prism. Okay, be careful. Now, here we have find the surface area of the prism. Okay, how to find the surface area of this prism? Well, let me start with the cube here in question 2. How many faces do we have here? Yes, we have 6 faces. I will find the area of one face only because all the faces are equal. So it's enough to find the area of one face. Let me color it. One face is enough. I will find the area of one of them, then I will multiply it by 6 to find the surface area. So the area of one face equals 9 times 9, which is 81 squared inches. So the surface area is simply multiplying the number of faces by the area of one face, which is 81 times 6 is 486 squared inches because we are finding the surface area. Okay, what about finding the surface area of this shape? Well, imagine that we have a face here and another face back. So those two faces are equal. It's enough to find the area of one of them. So we will say area of triangles, or one triangle. Area of the triangle is half times base times height, which is, yes, half times 6 is 3, that's half, then 3 times 8 is 24 feet. So the area of two triangles equals 2 times 24, which is 48 squared feet. Now, I want to find the area of, I found the area of those two bases. Now I will find the area of this face up here. What are the dimensions of this face? Here is the length, here is the width. So the area of the rectangle that I colored with green equals 5 times 10, which is 50 squared feet. Here we go. Yes. Sorry for this. Okay. Then finally, we still have, okay, we finished this one. Now what else do we have? Yes, we have this base here down. What is the dimensions of this base? Yes, we will say that the area of the rectangle, the blue one, equals 5 times 8, which is 45 squared feet. Then we still also have this one here at the back. The area is 6 times 5. 6 times 5, because this is the dimension here. So you were right that the area of this triangle, the rectangle, sorry, equals 6 times 5 equals 30 feet. After you finish, you will add the 48 to the 50 to the 45 to the 30 to get the surface area of the shape. So you will say 48 plus 50 plus 45 plus 30 equals 100. So the total area is 173 squared feet. Okay? It takes time, but you have to be careful of the dimensions. Be careful while you're finding the area of the surfaces so do not miss any. Okay, let's go now to the final page, which is how to know whether the question is statistical or not. Remember, to know whether the question is statistical or not, you will ask yourself, does this question have many answers? If it has many answers, it is statistical. Like, what is your favorite color? Or what is your favorite pet? It has different answers. But if I said that, okay, what did uh, Tom have at the dinner? So he had something, he had a specific thing. There are no varieties of answers. So this is not a statistical question. Now, how long does it take the 6th grade student to eat their lunch? Okay, some of the what is your break? The break is 20 minutes. So, does it have different answers? No. The break or the lunch break is 20 minutes. So, it is one answer for this question. So, it is not statistical. Or if you think about it as, okay, how long each student will take, the 6th grade students, to eat lunch. If we think about, well, maybe Dana, it took her 15 minutes, while Asya 13 minutes, while Sarah took her, for example, 20 minutes, Jude took her 5 minutes. So if we ask the questions and we have the response of each student, we will have different answers. Since then, we can call it also a statistical question. Okay, when does Carver Elementary School summer break begin? So it has a specific answer, which is, for example, the 1st of August. So it is not statistical. Okay, let's now go to the next thing, which is the mean, median, and mode. How to find them? Well, the mean median and mode. The mean is to add all the numbers or the data and divide them by the number of the data, the number of digits. The median, you will arrange them in order, then take the middle one. The mode, you will take the most frequent number that you have, and the range, you will take the largest value and subtract from it the least value to have the range. Okay, now let's just see how will we apply this in the final question, which is find the median, mode and range of each set of data. Let's go. Okay, I suggest that we will have a separated video which will not take more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes to explain this question in another part, and I will discuss it with you also in a virtual class. Uh, until here, thanks all of you for watching, and wait me for in the next video to explain the final question. Thanks a lot.